Hey guys, it's True Kate. Welcome back to my channel. I just took my first ever pottery class and made this on a lovely pottery wheel. So let's go back in time and I'll show you how I made this.
Hi, my name is Hannah. I'll be leading your class today. I'll be doing a 5-minute short demo and I'll show you what you could possibly be making in this first class. First, you'll be given a 2-pound ball. We have cut it, it's like a big block. We cut it and then we wedged it and they're ready to go. It might have big creases, so you're going to be taking your palm and smack it really hard. And this is where you kind of release your stress. So when we have the ladies night, we go, think about your husband. All right, so after that, when there's no big crease, we're gonna try to throw it in the middle, throw it down. And I'm gonna be using my pinky palm. But while we're making pottery, we always wanna use like the boniest and then the hardest part of our hands. So we'll be using here, and I'm gonna press it down. So I'm pre-centering it. No anger issues, right? Just making sure. Now you're gonna take your index finger or thumb, or we're gonna give it a skirt. This is a free insurance, so the ball doesn't fall off the wheel. So let's go for a test drive. Our wheel, there's a pedal. I'm gonna pretend this is my right foot. If you press the pedal all the way, it'll run to the highest speed, just like the car accelerator. And we slide it out. Wow.
Yay. So cool.
Oh, that's great. All right. Do you guys remember the first step?
Smack it.
Smack it.
Smack it real good.
And it feels like Play-Doh.
A little bit.
And as soon as the ball's given out, there'll be an unspoken competition. Are you guys ready?
I think so.
Okay.
Not that-
So by this time, I could pretty much tell who's going to be doing a good job and who's not. I'm a little nervous about someone. Okay.
What do you mean?
What happened to our private lesson from yesterday?
You better make me a nice bowl for the house.
So I'm gonna have you guys throw to the middle. Okay. We're gonna do one pretend throw. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, pretend. 1, 2, 3, pretend. For reals, we're gonna hit the middle. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, very good. So now we're gonna be using our pinky palm, like karate chop, like this part. And we're gonna be using right here to squish. So we're gonna squish and press down at the same time. And you're gonna manually turn the wheel around and try to make this guy into a cone. So now you're gonna take your index finger and you're gonna give it a skirt. A very smooth, nice looking skirt, so the ball doesn't fall off. We're gonna get rid of the line between the clay and the wheel. Right, very good. A+ students so far. All right. We're gonna grab our yellow sponge. It's gonna be our very best friend. We're gonna open and close, so you could grab water and pour it squeeze it about 2 times. Yes, and then you're gonna squeeze it about 2 times. There you go. Yes. So we're gonna dip our hands and wet them. Okay, and you're gonna turn your wheel to the highest speed and take your foot off the pedal. Okay, turn it on. Yes. All right, now you're gonna anchor your elbows, turn yourself into T-Rex. First, you're gonna just hold the clay and feel it without the sponge. Make sure your hands are wet. Oh, it feels nice, right? So, okay, there you go. And you're gonna be running out of water. Then time to time, you wanna grab more water and have it very lubricated, so it's nice and smooth.
Wow, this feels so good.
Yes, it's very therapeutic, right? We're gonna put our hands down at 9 o'clock and 7 o'clock with this part and put our thumbs up. There you go. Not wrapping it around, just thumbs up. Yes, very good. And we're gonna grab our right hand, pour some water, and make a fist with our right. And you know this part, very flat part with our right hand, I'm gonna lean onto my left hand, also hoover over, and start pushing it down. See how I locked in my elbow?
Yeah, put
There
it
you
dry.
go. Yes. Lean your body forward, and see how it's moving? You want it to be together with your left hand. There you go. Yes. Okay, very good. Oh, Very talented, very natural.
Oh.
I didn't realize how messy
perfect.
pottery
So what
is.
you
I don't know
have
what
to
I
do
thought
is
pottery was,
Yes.
honestly.
And then
I've never
relax
actually
your fingers.
seen it in action. I saw it in the movie Ghost, and that's it.
And do you remember what our next step is? Did I put you on the spot? Sorry.
Oh, put the hole.
Yes, very good. Okay, so I'm gonna do this so you guys could make a hole exactly in the middle, and this is kind of fun too. Take your index finger, a little bit of nail, and if you anchor your elbows and slowly make little circles, slowly, and find the middle there and gently press it so you get a little circle. Just remember, once there's a hole, we can't come back, okay? We want it to be a hole. Okay. So you want it to have it kind of go down in an angle like this?
Oh,
Yes. Yes. Very good. And you want to hold the stick so they don't move. Hold it tight.
it's very impressive so far. I'm hoping to make a giant bowl, or like as big as this could possibly go. I eat in bowls all the time. I can make my
Thomas,
tofu
do you remember our
bowls,
next step?
pasta. You can have it all in
you trying to
bowls.
make a
So
door now?
this will be
No.
very useful.
So we're on this step. We're gonna make the bottom nice and big, okay? There you go. So push inwards. And then we're gonna hook it and then push it outwards. So now you're gonna open and close, open and close. So you get all the slip out, like, you know, that little watered down mud. And then you wanted to gently press down in the middle. Go from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock. This will absorb all the water and prevent our piece from having the crack. So now we're gonna turn it into a volcano, because a lot of beginners, when they start pulling from this shape, the whole donut comes off and you're gonna go home with the ashtray. So you're gonna wet your hands, and we're gonna be using our pinky palm. So literally, it'll look like I'm wrapping my hand around, but I could literally do it without wrapping. So I'm using, see, I just gently relax my fingers, but it's this guy from the bottom. I push
Your hands
with
out?
your, yes,
Okay.
you want to put them together
Okay.
and then do that. Your fingers are just wrapped around, but it's your fingers. Yeah, wow, great. And be firm. I'm just gonna, there you go.
Mine is the best so far. I'm very proud of
I'm
that.
gonna have you put a
I don't know
little
if it's
more
gonna be
pressure
that
with
way
your thumb.
forever,
So it turns into a
but
volcano
it looks
shape.
pretty close to
So
the
if you're
teacher. So
somewhat of a volcano shape, left hand, if you flip it over the L, see how it's holding it 90 degrees? That's what we want. And our hole is slightly smaller than our hand. You could stick in 2 if you feel more comfortable. If you have nails, just try to grab the top, not all the way down. Make sure your fingers are wet, so they're lubricated. And then with your right hand, we're gonna do a taco. So put your 2 fingers there and wrap it around. Okay, very good. So I want you to feel the thickness with your thumb, left thumb. See how the bottom has so much more thickness? So right where you're putting your thumb, you want to put more pressure on the bottom.
yours is looking like
Mine's looking like a ramen bowl.
It's not looking like a ramen.
How?
It's the bottom. That's the ramen bowl. You can have a giant coffee mug.
Yeah, that's all I want.
So it's just
Giant
2
coffee
fingers.
mug. So far, it's a lot of fun because I'm doing it correctly. I don't know, like making pottery is very therapeutic. It's very messy, so my OCD is feeling attacked right now. I'm having a lot of fun because I'm doing it the right way, I think. Unlike Tom over here.
Mine is gorgeous.
So from now on, you don't want to be using too much water, just enough that it glides, okay? So there's 2 options. One is that, okay, we're going to be making a belly. Remember, this is a rubber band. So if I stretch the top, see how it stretches? If I let go all of a sudden, then it will go off center. So I always bring my hand back. So if you stretch a rubber band, you want to gently release so they don't snap, right? So I actually suggest you doing it from the bottom, and see how I'm holding my elbow so they don't shake. And you want to gently push it outwards. And you kind of have to give your clay time to stretch. It needs to turn about 5 to 7 times in order for your clay to stretch. So what you do is you're going to hold your sponge, and I'm going to help you. So you're going to be pushing here against this rib. I'm just going to hold it.
I actually use bowls a lot more than I use plates, so I'm kind of excited about this. And I'm like hand making it, so every time I look at it, I can think of my blood, sweat, and tears that went into this, and all the mess of how
Is it thin?
horrible and messy I am today.
It's the thinnest. Okay, I'm gonna cut it off for you.
Yes, cut it off.
Okay. I'm gonna slide this off for you. And voila! Yay! You want to hold it like this and then go down.
Does this thing have blades on it?
No.
This?
Yes, go in. A little bit more. More to the center, all the way.
I'm so glad that like we all have something, you know?
A few minutes later.
I am back at Clay Play and Arts, and I am picking up my beautiful completed ramen bowl. I chose the oatmeal speckled, so it's nice and neutral like my home. I am so excited to eat out of this bowl. All of my blood, sweat, and tears went into this. Yeah, I'm so excited, and I hope you enjoyed making pottery with me. I'll see you on my next adventure.